Hi guys, the last time we talked about video game crossovers that did happen. In this episode we're going to talk about crossovers that I would like to see happen. And some crossovers I missed is that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Avatar The Last Airbender tied over with the game Smite, Battleground of the Gods. So the first game I would like to have some more crossovers is Dead by Daylight, which I know they've already crossed over with a bunch, but there's quite a few that I would like to see. One of which I've heard a decent amount of people talk about, which is Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that'd be really cool, and he'd be a really interesting killer to play as. Another one that is very popularly talked about is Pennywise from the movie It, but the last movie came out a year ago, and they still haven't added him. So I don't know when they're gonna add him. So I would also like to see Nemesis from Resident Evil join in, but I don't know how they'd be able to add him in with his size of being like 10 feet tall and his rocket launcher, but they can probably find a way. Another one that I am the only person who I've heard talk about this was a Mortal Kombat crossover, and I think it'd be really cool to be able to play as Noob Saibot, because he is a dark shadow wraith, I think, and I think he'd be really cool whenever he can work like the Hag for whenever you're able to place those traps around, and his like ink double-ganger will be able to pop up, and then you'll be able to teleport there to kill him. Speaking of Smite, one of the crossovers that I would think would be really cool, since this character already has a lot of crossovers with the Greek gods and such, would be really cool if they added Kratos from God of War. He'd have a lot of cool weapons with his Blades of Chaos and his Leviathan axe and everything else throughout his series of games. I think that'd be a really interesting crossover to see, because you could kill Zeus and Poseidon and all of them just like he did in his original games. The crossover that has already happened, something that I'd like to happen more, is that since Fortnite has already crossed over with Marvel and has the big Avengers thing going on, I would like to see something similar for DC, because they only have Batman, Aquaman, and a couple other Batman characters like Harley Quinn and Catwoman, while Marvel is getting all the attention. So I would really like it if they did do, and sometime in the future, a really big Justice League thing like they're doing with Marvel right now, where they have a cool story and all that stuff like that. So that's something I'd like to see. I also think it'd be really cool if since like Among Us have like the pets, and they have like the Henry Stickmin and Ellie from those games. It'd be cool if they had like pets from other popular like indie or mobile games. Like, I think it'd be cool if they had like the Angry Birds, or maybe some plants from Plants vs. Zombies. Or another thing I really thought would be really cool if you can have Omnom from Cut the Rope running around behind you. It'd be a really cool idea for a crossover thing, so you can have the pets from other popular games. Alright guys, so that's all for me today. I thought it'd be a fun idea, and I might do some videos like it in the future, or I think some more ideas that I think are good, but just let me know your opinions down in the comment, Lucas.